What's poppin', what's good, you guys? So this video is going to be slightly longer than I intended, so feel free to use the timestamps to skip through parts of information that you might already know. If you follow me on Twitter, then you know this one was a hard one for me to figure out, but let's get into the video. In late 2015, early 2016, when Aaron Carter was working on his Love EP and couldn't get a record deal, he released it himself. And even though he had multiple failed independent labels, he gave it another try. The label was up long enough to get filed legally, but went down before Aaron had a chance to notice there was a Swedish label releasing music under that same name and has been since 2010. Honestly, the name is so unique and not like an English word. Aaron had to have seen the music label name somewhere and just ran with it because no one in America would know. And technically, they're out of two jurisdictions, so it kind of doesn't matter. Once upon a time, Aaron was selective and intentional about who he went live with. But sometime around when Prince was born and CPS started getting involved, Aaron started going live with these random career trolls from Florida covered in face tats. Of course. Overnight, Aaron got a new manager named Morgan, and 90% of the time he was live, you could bet he was with at least one of his new brothers.
And I asked my girl, like, I watch you guys, and she's like, why are you watching them? Why you? And I said, for some reason, I feel like I relate to them.
So I'm gonna loosely call these guys the Joker Gang, partially because I don't care much to tell you each person and if they aren't, and because they all pretend not to like each other for views. Anyway, at first, these grown men were acting like complete fangirls in Aaron's life. I mean, spamming this chat with compliments and begging for attention. When it finally worked, they would come on and fill his head with compliments about his music and rapping. I mean, these guys passed Aaron around their lives like a working girl for months.
The lyrics that he wrote, guys,
we got to get check on Rakkaus stuff.
Play it. Let's go. Get you on the label. He's talking about getting you on the label.
Oh, well, talk to me about it. What's that? I mean, obviously off of here. Let me get my video.
Well, it's pretty simple, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's
encouraging him to take 7 different pills on live to show them how he gets high.
See, this is my life. Let me show you how it really is. 1, 2, 3.
3? Oh, okay. This guy's good. Are those uppers or downers?
I'll tell you in a minute.
I mean, they played along with his lies and even helped him make excuses for some of the shit. What really impressed me, though, like, for real, is how they were able to listen to his music without laughing. That's a talent. After about a month and some weeks of grown men drama and fake arguments, by this time, Aaron was only consistently talking to Rocky Luciano, CheckTheStar, and Big Mike. Rocky played it smooth. He got a celebrity boxing match and 2 songs with Aaron before he removed himself silently, without causing a scene.
Is she still good? I ain't got no problem with the man. It's just that you come at me with these weird ass shit. And I'm just saying, like,
you can still find him defending Aaron owning Rakkaus by showing us the LLC at the bottom of the song's Apple Music page. Let me tell you guys a secret. When you're independently putting out music, you can literally put whatever information you want into the distribution sites like DistroKid, which is why you see Rocky's company and Aaron's company, even though Rocky's company isn't a record label. Big Mike sent Aaron like 2 of these painted hockey masks. Aaron loves his masks. Gotta hide the truth. But there was no music between them. And even though Aaron promised, I'm sure Mike will not be getting his weight surgery paid for by Aaron. 1, because they barely talk, and 2, because Aaron claims that he's spending so much money on his CPS case that he can't afford to help Mike with the surgery. Now, every time one person fell off and stopped talking to Aaron, CheckTheStar moved higher up on Aaron's favorite person list. Check, who was the most eager for Aaron's attention. I mean, begging every live.
What's up with Check? You should add CheckTheStar. I just blocked them. Why? Because someone just kept telling me that person's fucking around with you or something. Who is that? Check's my brother. I'm only here because of Check. Oh, really? Yeah. Because I don't appreciate disrespect. Bro, I'm so No, Aaron, you know what? I don't appreciate disrespect for 1 second, and I do not tolerate it. I'm a very honest man, and I help everybody around me, and I do not like when I'm being overlooked. And I don't give a fuck what the trolls say. I don't give a fuck what the trolls say. I don't like being overlooked and being... You, out of all people, should understand how I feel, Aaron.
He finally started to get it, and you know, he wasn't letting go. Check went as far as going live with people like Tika and Crystal Ann and other Aaron Carter fangirls, I guess you could say, to insert himself even further into the Carterverse, just to make sure that the viewers and key players knew who he was.
Y'all so supportive. Your gang, Love Management Movement gang, whatever.
Love Movement gang? Oh, yeah, they are. They're loyal. Like, if I bring people on, they'll become your fans, too.
Yeah, they fuck with me for sure.
Now, originally, I had a deep dive on CheckTheStar for the second half of this video, but I'm just going to keep the important details here and make a separate video. The more I seen Check on Aaron's lives and at the house, the more he started to look like an industry plant to me. For those of you who don't know, an industry plant is basically just an artist who pretends to be independent and doing it on their own, but really they have a major label or someone in the industry with money behind them, you know, getting him and putting him places that normally you wouldn't see independent artists. Now, that is unless they just have a very big organic audience, but Check doesn't have that shit.
Bro, I'm on the billboard. Check the star. And Mr. 28K, but brought no views. I'm on an account with 1,000 followers. Make it make sense, please.
First of all, Check has so many fake followers on Instagram, he can't even keep up with buying the views and likes, comments to match. The views on his music videos on YouTube don't add up to the amount of music he puts out. The big names that he's actually featured with are semi-big names he's featured with, and the kind of big events that he's been at and around. When I went back to see his old lives, which only go back a year, which is weird, he's always begging somebody to be his friend, for attention, to work with him, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of other reasons I'll get to in the next video, like him being signed to a label.
Good morning, that's why I'm over here. I'm going to Capitol Records tomorrow. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's where you got signed at.
The first time, exactly, and I'm going back, nigga. He over here talking his cash shit. What the fuck is he talking about, little boy? You ain't never had a deal in your life. You ain't never done a show. You got fake fucking views. You're a fucking weirdo. Get over yourself, bro.
But anyway, long story short, Aaron brought Check along for the first concert of his mostly canceled tour, and then signed him to some sort of deal to Rakkaus Records on Instagram Live.
So, what is this again? It's a checkbook, right? Yes. And we've already discussed the details, and we've already discussed our terms of conditions and what I expect out of him and what he expects out of me. And CheckTheStar, Miguel Garcia. If you want to take this check, this is for $20,000.
Giving him a $20,000 advance check, which Aaron says he doesn't write checks, but we're gonna leave that alone.
You have a check or anything?
No, I don't do checks. I don't write checks. Too many people try to vouch shit.
Which originally made me, you know, want to make this video just to let people know that it's an inactive label. But mostly it's been silent. His name's not on the bill for any of the upcoming concerts, even though those may or may not get canceled. From the outside looking in, all of these guys are just using Aaron as an even trade for them giving him friendship. Everything benefits them while it costs Aaron money or just makes him look bad.
People are funny. People telling me that you're gonna end up dying on the live and that it's my fault.
They let him get on live and devalue what little credibility or professionalism some people still thought he had.
TMZ, fuck you. I hope y'all saw that shit. Fuck you, bitch.
We talked to TMZ today, too.
I blasted your email all over the place, you dumb bitch. You fucking suck.
You know what? That email was pretty
And put that on TMZ. Your editors fucking suck. And we saw your emails, you fucking suck dick. Suck you, fuck you. Right in the fucking bum, you fucking
well, they can use that.
No, I can't.
They can.
For God's sake, what kind of management that actually wants you to win would allow you to put out the She Just Wanna Ride video? Aaron did not look okay, and that video was terrible.
Baby, come with me, I can handle it. Take you anywhere.
More than half of Aaron's tour dates got canceled, yet his manager Morgan brought in 3 to 4 extra artists from Morgan's own company to help with Aaron's music. That means 3 more people Aaron had to pay, and Morgan gets a cut out of. Morgan has multiple credits on every song Aaron has dropped since he started managing him, yet they do no promotion. They get no radio play, no playlisting. He doesn't do any press runs or go on any interviews. It's literally just like royalties for Morgan to collect over the years in case it blows up, or a quick check for his company, you know, a quick look, something for the resume. Aaron changes the people in his life more than he changes his clothes or bed sheets, so let's see how long before he starts complaining about what everyone else did to him and how they are wrong and they hurt him. Be on the lookout for the part 2 of that Check the Star video. It will be dropping, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.